I have menopause. Oh.
We're live in Go Live Vegas Studios. It's Lynn Dula, Raquel Kearney-Ellikis, and this is Midlife Mischief. We finally did it! Finally! How long has it taken us to do this? I think I looked it up February. Almost a year.
Yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
How are ya?
I'm here. I'm good.
You're good? You made it through Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's done.
Aaron, can we turn up the volume on Lynn a little so I can hear her? Lynn, where are you? Just so people know. I'm in Las Vegas.
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay, so we're coast to coast, almost coast to coast.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So Thanksgiving, how'd it go?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was, I do all the cooking.
Okay.
All the cooking.
Did you host?
So my mother-in-law hosts at her home.
Okay.
So we go down to her home, but I cook at my home and travel with almost like catering. I travel with it to her home and set it up and everything. So
Okay.
So I guess we co-host. Let's say that.
You co-hosted, but you did the cooking.
Yes, her house.
Okay.
I do the cooking.
Okay. And what'd you cook?
Oh my gosh. So look,
because I know you do a similar Thanksgiving to what I do, but you add things that I don't add.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
So for your Thanksgiving, do you have like multiple meats and sides, or do you guys kind of focus in on one or two things?
I usually focus in on one or two things. Because for us, it's only the 6 of us. So usually it's pretty small.
Okay. I think in most Black American families,
okay,
it doesn't matter how many people are coming. It could just be you and your husband and 2 kids. With Thanksgiving, we cook an enormous amount of food.
Okay.
And if people come by and join in, that's great. If they don't, we just have enough food for the rest of the weekend. So I cooked, I did a brisket,
okay,
2 turkeys. I did a roast turkey and a smoked turkey in the smoker.
2?
Yeah.
For how many people?
But they're different. Well, there's about 14 of us.
2 turkeys.
2 turkeys. Well, again, they're different. So one is roasted in the oven. The other is in the smoker. So it's smoked turkey.
Okay.
So then I did a ham.
Yeah.
And ham, turkey,
2
brisket,
turkeys and a ham.
and barbecue ribs. So those were the meats.
Holy
Those were the meats. So then we had collard greens, green beans, potato salad, pasta salad, tossed salad, macaroni and cheese, sweet potato souffle. I think that was it.
You made a souffle?
Sweet potato souffle.
When did you start cooking?
Well, I start prepping on Tuesday. I didn't actually cook until Wednesday.
Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around the, and did you have help?
Well, no, not really. No. I mean, the kids come in and out. I might have them chop up some onions or something, but no, for the most part, I do all the cooking.
And this is for 14 people.
Yeah, give or take.
Wow.
But
Wow.
look, it doesn't matter if it could have been for 6 people because the menu is the menu for Thanksgiving. It is what
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
I know. It's a cultural difference, I'm telling you, because most most of my non African American friends only cook turkey or a ham or both, and then that's it for the meats. They have
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, the gravy. Oh, I did do dressing too. I left off the dressing. They have mashed potatoes. They might have dressing, and then maybe a green bean, something or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. That's pretty much it. And they'll do rolls or bread or something. I did do rolls. I didn't do cornbread. I did rolls.
Okay. Did you make them yourself or did you buy them?
I bought, well, they were homemade rolls that I bought from someone and had to rise them and cook them.
Okay. Okay.
No, I didn't feel like doing yeast rolls this year.
You did.
I think that would have been too much.
I'm sorry. And how long did it take you to do this? Like in the day that you did it. So you get up at like 3 in the morning and you eat at 12 at night?
Oh, so I started cooking the meats on Wednesday. So Wednesday night, well, probably around 4 or 5 on Wednesday evening. I put I did the turkey and the ribs and all those things because it takes a couple of hours to smoke a brisket.
Right.
So I did all that. I finished cooking the meats around maybe 11 p.m.
Okay.
And then while the meats were cooking, I started on some of the sides. And like I did the potato salad, the pasta salad, and the green beans and the collard greens. But the macaroni and cheese, the dressing, and the sweet potato souffle, I always do that the day of Thanksgiving, like right before I'm going out the door. Those are the last things that come out the oven.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the souffle. I
Why? It's
Well,
not that hard.
here's the thing. I know there's a cultural difference, and this is something that we're here to talk about, and it's the fact that you and I are both around the same age, and we're both going through similar things. Now, when I woke up on Thanksgiving Day, I didn't even think about making a souffle because I did all of that cooking. You packed it up, you took it to somebody else's house, you put a smile on your face, you dealt with all those other people and your kids, and you were pleasant at the same time. Respect.
Well, in my career, I always have to be pleasant. As an event planner, I
Yeah,
always have to be pleasant amongst sometimes hundreds to thousands of people.
right.
So I've pretty much taught myself, I think, over the years how to
Okay.
do that. But don't get me wrong, I have my cup. Okay, I have my happy juice. I am good. Nobody knows what's going on. I'm smiling. I don't let anything bother me. I let the kids do whatever. I mean, the aunts and uncles are there. The kids can do whatever. I
Okay.
just I focus. I focus. It's like a job. I focus.
Okay. Now, that's how we met a long time ago. We both did events, so I understand what you're talking about. But how did you get through all the cooking and everything and still manage to do that without taking a frying pan hitting somebody on the head with it.
So my husband knows to stay away from me on when I'm cooking for Thanksgiving or major holidays. He doesn't bother me. He'll go outside and do stuff outdoors, or he'll go find something to do. He leaves the house, whatever. The kids don't think I'd listen. Yeah, they get it. If they piss me off, they're gonna get it. They know that. But I still keep going. Like, I don't stop.
Right. Oh, Rena
Thank you,
said
Rena.
you.
Is it Rena or Renee?
Rena said you're a
Rena.
goddess. I agree. I don't know how you do it. I don't know, because I cooked a small turkey that was this
Hey,
big.
Lisa. What?
Well, it was just us, and I wasn't going to do it because we already had a Thanksgiving. I didn't want to
Right.
do another one. But when I woke up on Thanksgiving Day, the kids were like, but mom, but mom, but mom. And so we ended up going to the grocery store. We had to buy everything for the meat pie. Because I gave you the recipe for that meat pie, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I do a tortilla every Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas.
Okay.
I wasn't going to do it because Christmas is 3 weeks away. Which
Right.
means I did a Thanksgiving dinner in October. Now I did another Thanksgiving in November, and I have to do a Christmas dinner in December in 3 weeks.
But look, this is the kicker. On top of cooking for the holidays, I still cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You do not.
I do.
For who?
For the family, the kids, the husband.
The husband can get cereal in a bowl. You have two
offer-
kids that came home from college, and the little ones, your older ones, can give them some cereal and throw them a sandwich. Lynn.
I know. I know. I do it to myself, and then I complain.
Yes.
I do it to myself, and
Yes.
then I bitch and moan and complain about it and tell everybody how they don't appreciate me and they don't understand how wonderful I am. But I do it to myself. I know, I get it.
Okay, well,
Oh my gosh.
I can relate. I can relate. I understand. So are you going to do the whole thing for Christmas?
Yep, I'll do the whole thing all over again for Christmas. However, I won't do it on Christmas Day. I definitely take Christmas Day off from all of those type of things. The only thing I'll do on Christmas Day is like a brunch here at the house. But
Okay.
the day before Christmas, I'll do a dinner or something. And again, I'll take it to my mother-in-law's.
Okay. Lisa said, Raquel,
Lisa's telling on you.
you never stop either. You put everyone before you. I do. I'm guilty. I know. But that doesn't stop me from telling Lynn that she shouldn't be doing it. I'm a hypocrite. I know. I get it. For me, though, for me, if I do it, it's because I want it done a certain way.
Yep.
And it's a control thing because
Yep.
if I do it, I have a certain way of doing things where I am not adding extra to what I'm doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I clean up as I go. I know I have everything, I know what I'm doing. And if someone else comes in and they start doing it for me, everything gets thrown off and I get cranky.
Take off, eh?
I get cranky.
So I get cranky when people ask me, can they help?
Yes. Thank
What
you.
can I do? Can I help you? Is there anything you need me to do? That irritates me.
Thank
It
you.
shouldn't, but it does. It irritates me to no end. And I'm always saying, no, I got it. It's okay. Because I feel like if I have to stop and tell you exactly what to do,
That takes time.
I'm wasting time.
Thank you.
Right? And now, not only
Exactly.
do I have to tell you what to do, at some point you're going to come back and say, well, is this how you want it?
Yeah. And did
So
I
if
do
I
it
have to
right?
give you, yeah,
Yeah.
if I have to give it to you step by step,
Yeah.
this is what I want you to do, this is how I want you to do it, and then I have to give you a pat on the back. Oh, good job. Yeah, that's great. You're doing awesome. I don't have time for that.
Your
No,
face right
I don't have time for that.
now. Lisa, I think we all do it. She says she does it too. I think we all do it. I think it's also part of our age group. It's part of it's a control thing.
No.
And I think it's too hard to accept the help and then have to help the person that's helping.
Right.
It's too much. It's just too much. I don't want to do it. I
It
don't want
makes
to do
no
it.
sense. It makes no sense to do that. Like, and very seldomly, and this is with work as well. Very seldomly do I find someone that I can give a task and not have to go behind them, not
I
have them
agree.
come back to me and say, okay, what's next? Or, you know, like they just know instinctually what needs to be done,
Yeah.
you know? And I understand people want the validation of they're doing it right because they don't want you to be upset about them not doing it right. But I'm like, look, if you're doing it, I'm not going to criticize how you're doing it if I tell you to go ahead and help me. I'm just going to let
Exactly.
you do it your way. And then if you can't really mess it up too bad, right?
Exactly.
But there's always a way to fix everything. So just do it, but don't come back asking me, 10,000 times, what I need you to do or no. I'd rather do it all myself. And my husband, he tries to help and I just say, nope, I got it, I got it. But then I think I frustrate him
Yeah.
because he wants to help me because he sees that I'm either tired, I'm irritable, or I look like I need help. So he's like, can I help you? What can I do? And I'm like, nothing, 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 to the point where I'm like griping at him,
Yeah.
like, nothing, leave me alone.
I
And
know.
he's like, okay, I'm gonna back away. But then later on, I complain, yeah, I do all of this and nobody ever helps me get anything done.
I think that
He's like,
everybody watching can actually attest to that. We are no different. We are all the same.
oh, poor
Guilty?
guy, poor
Guilty?
guy. I feel bad.
I don't. Because Aaron and I have been married for 26 years. He knows the drill. He knows how it works. So I don't feel bad. He knows. The kids know. They come in, they ask, can I help you? Can I do something? And I appreciate it. In the moment, I appreciate it not because they're going to help me, but because there's a little moment where I can pat myself on the back because my son came in to ask me to help without me asking him to do
Right.
it. And that's
Yeah.
on me. I did that. I taught him to do that.
Yeah.
So his wife in the future will thank me. You're welcome, whoever you are. And I can sleep at night because I did my job. But I don't want help.
No.
But thank you for asking.
I mean, I think we want help. We just want productive help. We want help that doesn't need our assistance. Like my sister, she lives in Texas, but when she was here and we would get into the kitchen together, we worked so well. Like I would be doing one thing and she would come in and do something right behind me. It was almost like an assembly line type thing.
Right.
And we did not have to discuss it. There was no discussion needed. We just get in there and we just do it. And I think if you're not able to do that with someone, then yeah, I don't want that help. I
I
only
think
want the help that can actually be productive.
I think that's because it's your sister though. So you both would have the same routine, the same cooking, the same recipes, right?
No,
No. Okay.
no, she is actually one of those. So I am a home style cook.
Okay.
She is more of a high end cuisine type cook. Like
Okay.
she's,
Okay.
you know how you go to the restaurant and they have this glaze or sauce that they're putting over the chicken and turning it into
Right.
she's one of those. Like I don't cook like that. I don't cook, you know, those type of chef quality meals.
Okay.
She does. I cook stuff that everybody can eat, like soul food.
Okay.
That's what I cook. So yeah, no, we don't cook the same way.
Okay.
But again, if she's doing a potato salad, she doesn't have to ask me what to put in the potato salad. Whether
Well,
it's
exactly.
whether it's what I want in a potato salad or not, I know her potato salad is going to be good, regardless of whether she does it the same way I do it or not. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense. Because I know when my sister visits and we're cooking something like that, if she says, "Can I help?" all I have to do is say, "Yeah, can you make the sweet potatoes?" And I know that she's not going to do
Right.
it the same way,
Right.
but she's going to do it in a similar way, and I know it will be okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, Simone, if you're watching, I love your sweet potatoes, but they're not as good as mine, and you know it. So, love you, but it's true. It's true.
I knew it. I knew you were bluffing. I knew he was
It's
bluffing.
true. She knows it. She's on a plane right now, so she can't argue with me, but she knows it. Right, Simone? Love you.
Yeah.
It's true.
I could never get away with that. I'm the youngest of all of my sisters, so
Oh.
I could never get away with saying that anything I make is better than theirs. 'Cause,
Really?
it probably isn't. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a late bloomer. I didn't learn how to cook until I was 31, too.
Really? I used to cater. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know a lot of things about me, but I used to cater. So I can say with 100% confidence that my cooking is better than my sister's. Because, well, people used to pay me for it. So, I mean, it's good. I know it's good.
Right.
She can bake a better cake than I can, though. I can't bake cakes. My cakes are terrible. Terrible.
Me neither. I can't bake.
I can make
Wait,
cookies.
I can do Betty Crocker. I can do Duncan Hines.
Okay.
I can't bake from scratch.
I cannot for the life of me make a cake from scratch. I can make cookies. I can bake bread from scratch, but I cannot
do that.
do a cake. I don't know
I
why.
can't,
It just won't work.
I can't bake anything from scratch.
Really? Nothing?
Well,
What's-
I think about I can do yeast rolls.
What's your signature dish? What's signature dish? What's your signature dish?
Well, I think I would have to have my kids. I can go by what my kids like as a signature dish: macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni.
That's what they like. So
Okay, I'm white, so I know that my macaroni, and I'm Canadian, so my macaroni and cheese is craft dinner, and I won't apologize for it. I won't.
no, so yeah, that's a no. Listen, in a Southern Black family,
Oh, I would never bring it to your
that
house.
is- that
No.
is like, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I would
You
never
know,
do that. No.
Look, even if you can't make baked mac and cheese like grandma, you still can't come in with box macaroni and cheese. Like my kids didn't even eat that in school. Like they would serve that in school, and they would look at him like this is not real cheese.
What does that
Like, we're
say,
not,
Lisa?
no. Yeah.
Lisa's not a baker either. A cook, yes. Yes, Lisa cooks amazing Italian food.
Oh, I would love that. No, that's
Yes.
good.
Okay, so you're...
Well, I think
Go ahead.
as a baker, you have to have like some type of understanding of chemistry.
Exactly. You do.
I'm not good at science, so
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to give me your recipe for macaroni and cheese so I can try it. Unless you want to FedEx it to me.
No, I'll give you the recipe.
I'll try it. It probably won't be the same, but I'd like to try it.
Okay. I mean, you can't mess it up if you follow the instructions.
I've heard that
Like, yeah,
before.
I can mess it up.
It's kind of like you can't kill a plant Here's a cactus. You can't kill it. Well, guess what? I can.
Yeah, I can too.
I can.
I've actually killed an aloe plant and a cactus.
Me too. I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
I
wasn't.
don't have a.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't have a green thumb for plants in my
No
house.
science here.
Oh, but I can do a garden.
Yeah.
I could plant the garden all day long.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say I've seen pictures of your garden. So,
But a house plant doesn't stand a chance.
well, that's just weird.
Doesn't stand a chance. And my mother has a green thumb, and she has the most beautiful house plants. She has given me what she calls plants for dummies. So it's basically a plant that you should not be able to kill because it basically thrives on its own. You just have to check in on it every now and then. I kill it every single time. Every single time. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Not
I
my
have-
thing. Not
I
my
have-
ministry.
What is that?
I killed a cactus.
I killed a cactus. I've killed a cactus too. I have.
It's
I think we
possible.
need a
You can
club.
do
We
that.
need to form a club, the Cactus Killing Club. They say it can't be done, but I proved them wrong. So I understand, Lisa. I hear ya. I don't know. And it's not getting any better as I get older. I am not going to be one of those little old ladies that's out gardening. It just won't happen. I may be sitting in the garden with a gin and tonic, but I'm not watering anything. I'm not doing anything in my garden. No. They have here in Vegas, they have these metal I don't know, Aaron, can you find a picture for me? The metal flowers, like the ones around Hardin.
What did she say?
What did Aaron say?
Oh, it's Lisa.
Lisa said, "Shut up, Aaron."
You done messed up, Aaron!
Hey, Ron. Can you find me a picture of the of the metal? They're metal flowers, so they're solar, so they're really pretty during the day. They're all these pretty colors and everything, and then at nighttime they're all lit up. That's the kind of flower that I want in my garden. So, did you find it?
It's gonna take me a minute.
Okay, he's looking. Okay, so back to the cooking part. So you cooked all this dinner. Now, do you have issues with hot flashes? Because when I was cooking my dinner, the worst part of cooking right now is I have to turn the heat off if it's cold. Because if I have the oven on and I'm cooking, I can't have any heat on. I have to have the window open or the air conditioning on, and no slippers. I have to be in bare feet so my feet are on a cold surface. Because if I have slippers on, the heat will come up through my feet and it's just bad. So did you not have any problems with any of that and get cranky too? Because that
Well-
would make me cranky.
So I don't really have flashes yet. I'm in perimenopause.
Oh, they're
So
coming.
I'm not having the full Monty of everything, right? So
Okay.
I'm not having actual, but what I have is what they're calling heat waves.
Shut up.
I'm having a heat wave.
Heat waves?
I'm having a heat wave. It's not a flash. It's a heat wave.
And who
So
says that?
it comes on gradually.
And who told you
It
that?
does. Huh?
Who told you it was a heat wave?
My doctor. She says it's a heat wave. So
Okay.
it comes on gradually, and it gets to like a crescendo where I'm just really, really hot, and then it kind of levels back down, real easy. Like it just comes and goes, not too often. So I was cooking, probably Tuesday night, I guess it was. I was cooking something, and Bernard comes home, and I had the doors open. Now, it was kind of cool. It felt comfortable to me. But you have the ovens on, you have the stove on, you know. So, and we had the heater on, the heat on, but I had the doors open. So then I was like, you know what? So I was like, you know what? I know he's gonna be upset about the heat on and the doors open. So I turned the heat off,
Okay.
closed the doors,
Yeah.
turned on the air. I turned the AC on.
Okay.
He comes in and he immediately turns the AC off.
Okay. That would be I would divorce him.
Listen,
Linda.
I think I blacked out for a moment. I was really just kind of like, did he do that? Did he just? And at this point, I'm full like hot. I'm hot. Everything is hot. You know when you're so hot when you breathe, it hurts your nostrils because you're breathing in hot air.
And this is from the heat wave.
Yes, and because the kitchen, I had the ovens on, and I'm going through this thing, and I'm just like, and I guess my temper kind of caught on fire.
Okay.
My temper went, and I went back there, and I was like, I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna explain to him that I'm hot. I'm cooking. It's hot. I need the air on, right?
Very calmly, right?
Which is not my thing.
Okay.
So I am pulling this from the ether. I'm like, come on, help me out. I need a woosah moment.
Okay.
I'm pulling any type of zen I can find. I need something to settle me so I can get these words out with love and compassion and understanding, right?
Sure.
He says, he was cold. He was cold, and he was about to take a shower, and he did not want to catch a cold. It was very reasonable.
Perimenopause, Lisa. Perimenopause. Sorry.
It was very reasonable. I knew it was reasonable.
Right.
I told myself that's reasonable.
Okay.
But for some reason, when you're going through perimenopause, you can talk yourself off the ledge all you want. You still are going to jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I lost it. I lost it. I lost it.
Surprise!
The next thing I know, I'm slamming doors. I go in the kitchen. I'm turning knobs. I'm just turning everything off in mid cooking. I don't even know what I was cooking. Whatever it was, it got turned off in the middle of it. I didn't care if it finished or not. I walked out of the kitchen, got me something to drink, and came and sat down and was like, I'm done. I don't care if you eat. I don't care if nobody eats. I shut down the whole house. I was so done. I was so over.
Lynn, I'm not a medical professional or anything, full disclosure, but that was a hot flash. That was not a heat wave.
Listen,
That was not a heat wave. That was a hot flash.
She claims that I am not in that phase yet, so it's a heat wave.
And how old
Whatever
is your doctor?
it is, it doesn't align well with my temper.
How old is your doctor?
Probably 60,
Older or
I guess.
younger than you?
Older.
That was
Not
a hot
that much
flash.
older.
No, it is not true.
That was a hot flash. It's kind of like, here, let me try and explain a hot flash to you. It's kind of like, do you remember when you were in labor and you would have a contraction and you would look at the clock in the labor and delivery room and you would watch the clock for the 90 seconds that exactly, this is what I'm saying, that you think it's supposed to only last for 90 seconds and you tell yourself it's only 90 seconds, it's only 90 seconds, I can do this, I can get through this. and then it goes away. So it goes up and it peaks, and then it goes back down, and then all of a sudden you're perfectly fine, like it never even happened. That's a hot flash.
Yeah, mine kind of lasts longer than 90 seconds.
Well, that was just an example. I've never timed them, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works, though. It kind of sneaks up on you, and then it gets hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, and it peaks, and then it slowly goes away, and then you're fine. That's a hot flash.
That must be. Whatever it is, my temper rises with it every single time it happens.
I think in all honesty, that's because you are basically being cooked from the inside out.
Yeah. And it's miserable.
And I think that would make anybody cranky. I really do.
But you know what? It's amazing to me how people hear about hot flashes, but they still act as if they don't understand.
Uh-oh. Lynn's frozen. She frozen.
She's frozen.
Just frozen.
That's funny.
Uh-oh. I apologize, people. Lynn's frozen. She'll be right back. Do you want to run a commercial while we're here?
Sure.
Let's go to commercial now. Let's see what's going on
With what?
with whoever.
Okay.
Let's see who's on the commercials. Who's there? Who are you going to run first?
Well, we've got.
Let's see. Portnoy Galleries. They are having a wine, art, and music evening on the 10th. Is that right?
I think so.
Yes, on the 10th. And we will be there with Tank, Autumn Sky Designs. She does amazing stuff. Any design you come up with, she can put it on a t-shirt or on a mug, a cup, anything. Rena, she's actually in Calgary with you if you are looking for something for Christmas. Autumn does amazing work. And Hannon Stone. Of course, if you want to go and relax after you've had a hot flash, you can go and get a massage. And just so people know, if they're listening, if you do go to get a massage, you can tell your massage therapist that you get hot flashes, and they will turn the heat off on the bed, because they do have a heating thing on the bed. You can ask them to turn it off. And then it's nice and relaxed. And if you just tell them that you get hot flashes and it's no big deal, then, you won't freak them out. Because sometimes if people touch you when you're hot, then it freaks them out a little bit. So, hi, Neil. You're welcome.
You lost your friend.
I lost Lynn. I don't know where Lynn went. Oh, no.
Well, let's watch a quick commercial for DJ Jen.
Yes, let's do a quick commercial with DJ Jen.
Live from the heart of
Please don't make me dance or anything. That's a little weird. Okay. So we're just going to sit here. Yum Yum, how are you?
Everything's going wrong.
How are you, Yum Yum?
Let's try
Are
it
you
again.
good?
Hang on, DJ Jen.
Are you good?
Las Vegas. DJ Jen Syra, live from the heart of Las Vegas. Feel the bass, feel the bass now. Bring the beats to that crowd. Lights flashing, hearts racing, let's go. Feel the rhythm taking. So Las Vegas, so proud. DJ Jen Syra. That's electric, crowd and flow. We're stripped to the sky, lights glow. She spins the tunes that steal the show. Crowds uniting. never alone.
I'm back, but I don't know where Lynn is. I seem to have misplaced my co-host. Aaron, you want to co-host with me?
Text her right now.
Okay.
Tell Lisa to call in.
Rena or Lisa, you can call in. Are they the only two people watching? That's kind of sad.
No, there's 4 other.
I mean, I love you guys, but
Wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Neil's watching too. Oh, we will be. Oh, not a problem, Lisa. And I didn't mean that the way that sounded. I promise.
My mom always
We
said
are going
life
to be
was like
at
a
the
box of
Portnoy Galleries
chocolates.
on the 10th with Tink. I don't know if you guys are aware of who Tink is, because I know people will be watching this later on. Tink is our trailer, and we have a mobile podcast studio that we can take anywhere. We can take it to you if you don't want to come to the hood where we're located. We can come to you.
My dog unplugged my computer. I'm coming back on.
My dog, okay, Lynn, you can do better than that.
That's funny.
My cat peed on the tree. What, huh?
Dorothy says something.
Oh, I can't see anything. I just saw my face. My eyes are swollen. That's too bad.
There you go. Hello.
Hello. Dorothy, I do have a co-host. I promise. It's not Yum Yum. Is she coming back anytime soon?
Yeah.
Okay. We also are going to be at down on Commerce Street, downtown Las Vegas in the Arts District on Friday. Coming up this Friday, we will be there from, I don't know, maybe around 4-ish until probably about 10 at night. Somewhere around there, depending on what's going on. And we are there for First Friday. And if you are not doing anything and you need something to do or you're bored, come on down. We had a really good time last time. Because we have Tink, I also have access to a little kitchen.
What is Tink?
Tink is our trailer, our little trailer. Can you put up a picture of Tink?
I don't have it. But just
I can send you a picture of Tink. It's our little trailer that we have a mobile studio with. And when we do First Friday, we have DJ Jen Siren, who you just saw a commercial for. She's DJing for us. And Brett Lawson comes down, and he will be co-hosting with me. And we will be going live from 4 o'clock until 10 o'clock, and taking people around the Arts District and talking about what's going on. So if you're bored, come on down. I have coffee, I have Bailey's, I have hot chocolate, I have all kinds of things that will keep you nice and warm while you're down there. So,
warm is good.
yes. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay.
Who says happy birthday?
Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Somebody's birthday? It's not my birthday. Happy birthday! Whose birthday is it?
I don't know. So what do we do now?
Are Rena and Lisa having a conversation?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I can't see it, so I don't know. Because it's Phil's birthday today. Happy birthday, Phil.
Oh, that's what you said.
Phil is our accountant in...
There you go.
I'm in Rosencrantz. You're at the pub? Jealous. However, you're probably knee-deep in snow as well, so, Okay, so now everybody's going to say happy birthday to Phil. And please don't make me sing, Lynn, because I have a really terrible voice for singing. And I am not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be talking about right now because I'm sitting here all by myself and it's very strange.
Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun.
Okay.
Stuff you have to put up with me, huh? So where's your co-host?
I don't know where my co-host is. But we don't need dead air because I know people are also listening to this, because if you can't tune in, you can take us to Go on the Go Las Vegas app. And now I'm just doing one big infomercial, and that's not what I'm here to do. Lynn! Hello? Come back, please. Yum, yum. What are you doing? Do we have a commercial for Go Live Vegas that we can run?
Just keep talking, I'll find a commercial.
Okay, or find
Actually,
some.
does anybody want to see a video of you from Trash the Dress way back when?
No, we don't want to run that. Thank you very much. We're good.
I thought that'd be
Okay,
good.
no, we're fine. Does anybody have any questions? I can answer questions. Anybody?
Anybody? Phone in?
Anybody want to phone in? Okay.
Okay, let's watch a commercial.
Do I have time to go get a coffee while you're doing that?
I can, hang on.
Can you extend it long enough?
Maybe. Hang on. Just wait 1 second. Oh, she's back.
Well, maybe I should go get a coffee and let her take over so she knows how I felt sitting here not doing
We
anything.
got a black screen on her right now. She's,
Question mark? Lynn? Hello? Come back. Lynn. Okay, so this is what happens when you go live, and if I was on the other side of the camera, I would be figuring out what we're supposed to do. So, on this side of the camera, I'm not exactly sure. We were talking about hot flashes. It's much more fun hearing it from Lynn's heat wave perspective. Never heard it called a heat wave before, but I'd like to meet her doctor. That sounds like fun. Let me see what's going on here. Maybe I can find something on here that we can talk about. Okay, we can do headlines. Do you want to do headlines?
It's up to you. I got a commercial. I got a commercial, so I picked 2 commercials anyway.
Okay, if you do 2 commercials, then I can go grab a coffee while
Okay.
people are watching the commercials. Okay, I'll be right back. Here's a commercial. You ready?
Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
What are you doing here, Danny? What am I doing? I'm doing a commercial for Hand and Spa. Hey, everyone. People are always asking me after a great podcast like we had yesterday, what do I do to relax? I go to Hand and Stone Spa for my massage. There's nothing better than Hand and Stone, believe me. Let me take you in. Okay, we're in. Look at how beautiful this place is. You got a relaxing sitting area. Beautiful front of the spa. Everybody taking care of you. Everybody's friendly. You feel relaxed. And that's why I come here. After a hard podcast, I come here to relax, get a massage. They take care of me every time. So gotta come here. I'll show you the rest of the building. I'll show you one of the rooms. Crime Solver is ready for his massage. Just relax. Let me put my face here so I can just relax and have an enjoyable massage. This is great. Everybody's got to come to Hand and Stone Massage. Shh, I gotta be quiet. There's other people in the room. Shh.
Is Lynn here? There she is. God, don't do that again.
So wait,
Your dog ate your homework?
so I'm watching your cat like do his thing and walking across the thing, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute, right? My dog, I guess, will not be outdone. So he's walking underneath my desk and he steps on the power cord button and turns the computer off. No way. So I'm like, oh, no big deal. I'll just hit the button, turn it back on, and the computer will come back on. Oh, no. The computer says, oh, no, we're going to go ahead and do your update that you have been telling us not to do so many times. We're going to go ahead and do it now because it's time. So my computer had to update.
Oh no.
I was like, really? Why me? Why me? It's okay. It's all right.
That's okay, because we ran some commercials and meow. Why are you talking? Yum Yum wants to be part of the show too.
Come here. You want me to show them you since you were being so bad?
Uh-oh.
He's like, no. He's
No.
like, I'm going to stay right down here on the floor.
So, do you guys have a lot of snow right now? I want to know.
Oh, we
Lisa said
very
welcome
rarely
back.
get snow. Hey, Lisa. Thank you.
Well,
We don't get snow very often here.
what?
I'm in the southern region of Virginia, not up north. So I'm closer to North Carolina. So it's we don't get a lot of snow.
I'm trying to picture where. Okay. I know where checks. I know where you are. I know where you are. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we get snow, like even if we get like snow flurries, everything shuts down. Schools are closed.
Really?
The streets are closed. Yeah. The threat of snow here shuts down the city. And so yeah, we don't get snow very often. We want it. Well, listen, I'm not gonna say that. I want it. I love snow.
I do too, and people make fun of me for that. I absolutely love snow. I don't like shoveling it. I don't like driving in it, but I like to see it, and I like how it looks.
Yep. Yep. When we go up to Massanutten or Wintergreen to go skiing, I like to wear the ski outfit.
Right?
I like to take pictures in the snow. But then I like to go into the building and sit by the fire.
And look at the snow through the window.
I don't want to do anything. My husband will snowboard. The kids snowboard. They will ski. They will do the tubing. And I'm like, y'all can have all of that. I just want to be here and do nothing.
Oh, no,
I don't like to be in it.
Oh, I'm a skier. I love to ski. I haven't skied in a very long time, but I love to ski.
When I was younger, I skied, but I'm too old for that now.
Rena said you can have some of her snow. Yeah, but Rena, you're in Calgary, and nobody wants to be in Calgary because Calgary is just too damn cold. I didn't like being in Calgary. That's why I'm here.
So when does the snow start in Calgary?
When does it stop? I think it keeps going. Oh, yeah.
They have to have a summer.
Well, I grew up in British Columbia, and in British Columbia, it's very warm. It's the warmest part of Canada. So, when I moved to, I mean, we get snow there, but we get more snow in the mountains than we do anywhere else. And when we get snow, it lasts for maybe a day, and then it just goes away. So it's really pretty to look at, and then it goes away. It does get cold, but the cold is like it's that damp cold that gets down into your bones, and then you have to. The only way to warm up is to drink hot liquid, because then you warm yourself from the inside out. which is probably why I like coffee so much, because it's in the Pacific Northwest. That's what we do. I mean, that's the only way we can get through it. In Calgary, though, it gets down to what, minus. When I was there, we had minus 40 a couple of times, and that's Celsius. So I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's cold. That's really cold. And it would snow. I would say it started maybe in October sometimes, but usually it was early November. But now with climate change and all that crap, it's getting earlier and earlier. So there's actually, I think last year it snowed in the summer. Why am I hearing music? Oh, that's our 5-minute warning. See, we talked so much that we only have 5 minutes left.
Yeah. What did you do while I was gone?
I sang some
Besides
songs.
freak out.
I sang some songs.
No, you didn't.
I did. I did a little dance. I talked to myself.
My gosh.
I talked to myself is what I did. I sat here and talked to myself.
Really?
I did. I ran some I talked about some commercials. We talked about turning off the bed warmer at Hand and Stone, which while you're here, Lisa has a massage, a spa, a facial and massage spa. So
nice.
If you're ever in Vegas, you've seen, I've posted the promos before. That's Hand and Stone. That's Lisa.
Oh yeah. I saw the guy go inside videotaping or something.
Yes. Okay, that's Lisa.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
And Rena is the one who's up in Calgary freezing her ass off she says it's now, what does that say?
Minus 40.
Negative 40.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, yeah. Tequila helps. Okay, yeah. I'm not a tequila drinker, but I get that. Yeah. We put stuff in our coffee. Yeah.
Well, I do that whether it's cold or not.
Cheers.
Yes. Listen, I mean, I have. Look, I know we're getting ready to go, but going through the menopause phase, I am having the hardest time controlling, one, my mouth, but two, my
emotions.
My response to people, my emotions.
Okay.
Like, I am so emotional.
Yes. That's not going
Like,
to go
really?
away.
Huh?
That's not. See, here's the thing. I'm what? How long have you been in perimenopause for? Just curious.
Just maybe a year.
Okay. I will be totally honest with you. Perimenopause was worse for me than actual menopause. I've been in menopause for 5 years now, and I was in perimenopause for a good, 5 years before that. So I'm done. I'm over it. I don't care anymore. I've had enough. Like, we're at that point right now.
Wait, it could last that long?
Well, apparently it can last up to 10. The menopause part can last up to 10 years. I know. Your face. I know. You know what my goal is? My goal is to be that little old lady that's wearing a sweater in the middle of summer. That's what I want. I want to be the little old lady that's wearing a sweater in the middle of summer. That's what I want. Because I've had enough.
Just the fact that I might be dealing with this for the next 10, 15 years, and wow.
I'm sorry. Did nobody tell you that part?
No.
Well, let me be your guide. So we're going to sign off on that note, because you and I are going to keep talking about this, because apparently there's a lot that you need to learn. And it's not a heat wave, damn it. It's a hot flash. Tell your doctor. Not kidding. Tell your doctor. It's a hot flash.
Good night.
I love you, Lynn.
Love you too.
We'll talk to you again. And it was wonderful to see your beautiful face.
You too. You too. Love
and
you so much.
hear your laugh. I love listening to your laugh. All right, are you going to play us out now?
Aaron. Good night.
We have another 2 minutes. Okay. We're good. All right. See you guys.